So you got the job doing
Bro,
what?
I get paid to snitch now, nigga. It's really classified. I can't even really talk about this shit, my nigga.
Oh my God.
I don't really, I'm telling you because you my boy. But don't fuck with me. You see what I did to Roger. You seen what I did to Roger. 40 years.
He had 40 years?
40 years, bitch. You didn't want to sign that plea? 40 years.
Dang.
Don't fuck with me.
Yo, welcome back to a new episode of the Law Library with Kim and TA. Today I got my special guest, Miss Toya Coleman, my wife for the last 43 years, and some more shit. But this is what we talking about today is, the conversation is snitching versus civilian cooperation. I'm going to say it again. Snitching versus civilian cooperation. Now, off mic, I was asked, well, why? What you mean by civilian cooperation? What is civilian cooperation? Is that the question that I was asked?
Yes.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, when I say civilian cooperation versus snitching, I'm going to define this civilian cooperation. So we got a TV character named Urkel. Urkel was the squared in the box. And if you wasn't born during the time when Urkel was out, Urkel was like Mr. Do-Right. He's a square. He go to work every day. You know, he doesn't follow trend and fashion and nothing like that. He goes to work. He doesn't have a car. He gets on mass transit. He uses a Metro card. He's not in the criminal realm or lifestyle in any kind of way. So we're going to keep it at Urkel. So Urkel, for some reason, gets robbed on payday. What do you think Urkel's going to do? I'm going to tell you what Urkel's going to do. Urkel's going to call 911. He's going to call the police. He's going to report that he's been robbed. The police are going to come, and they're going to put him in the back seat because Urkel's going to say, I do know where he might be going. I know what he look like. And the police are going to say, okay, which way? And Urkel and the police are going to ride in the neighborhood where he was robbed, wherever Urkel's leading them to, because he says, I think I know where he went. And he's going to point him out. If he see him, he's going to go to the DA's office after the person that robbed him get arrested, and he's going to fully cooperate. That's what I mean by civilian cooperation.
Okay.
Does that define it for you enough?
It defines it.
Okay, now, having defined civilian cooperation, we're going to talk about snitching. I'm going to talk about snitching first. So what I define snitching as, it's another form of cooperation. It's law enforcement cooperation. But who does that? Typically, the population or the people that I'm talking about is the so-called gangsters, the ones in the game being scamming, car thieves, changing the VIN numbers, credit cards, any type of criminal behavior that takes more than one person. So that's, other person is AKA your crimey, meaning somebody you commit crime with. Your partner, your crime partner. He gets arrested. He has cases on top of cases. He's not no real killer. He's a scammer. He's a credit card fraud dude or something like that. He can't fight. He's scared of the jailhouse stories. So basically, he doesn't want to go to prison, but he's supposed to be your man. The police pull him in, and he said, yo, it's not me that you want. It's my partner, Kim. Kim did everything. He did it. He made me do it, or whatever he's going to tell him. But yet, wait, hold on. You were supposed to be a scammer. You supposed to be in the game. You supposed to be getting that bread, guap, whatever you want to call it. But when the trouble hit and the water get hot, you trying to jump out the pot. How? By giving up Kim. So that's snitching. You do know about that, right? You do remember going to the federal penitentiary and with me in the car, and
Yeah.
when the boy said, there they go. So what's your intake on that?
Well, I was sitting here thinking about people snitching.
Okay.
As you say, where we went to federal prison for. Me personally, I went to prison for
misprision of a felon.
I know what I went for.
Okay. All right. Right. You did learn something.
What that means is, for people that don't know, that means that you know a crime is being committed
Right.
and you don't report it.
Right. Right.
So
What crime was being committed in your case? So they said anyway.
I don't know what crime was being committed because I didn't know that a person sniffing cocaine in the privacy of their own house was a crime.
Wow. Wow, I ain't know that shit neither. That's probably why I was still doing it. I swear. But I don't do that no more. I don't live that way no more. Go ahead.
So that's my take on it.
Right. Wow.
Now, let's talk about snitching. So snitching to me, and this is just for me.
Okay.
So you have to buy into what people are doing or a person is doing, that you're putting your all in on and you're going all the way. You're going all the way to the end with whatever you're doing.
Well, what you mean buy into?
Well, let's say me and you.
Okay.
43 years.
Okay.
And at that time, I think we might have been at 38 or 40 years.
All right.
So I remember being in South Carolina, and some white guy ran up on me and tried to speak to me, and you said, "Don't talk to my wife."
Okay.
You remember that in the courthouse when we was being
Yeah, that was
arraigned?
United States Marshals.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever he was. I didn't know who he was, right?
Right.
And at that time, I was facing 40 years.
Right.
Right? Or that was the threat, 40
The
years.
threat, correct.
So, at that time, they was trying to give me a deal to tell on my husband.
Right.
Right? But we was ride or die since we met, and we went all the way.
Correct.
So I bought into it, and I lived by that code of sticking by my man.
Right.
And that
So
was
that's
the
no
bottom
snitching.
line. Huh?
That's the part of no snitching.
That's no snitching.
Right.
No matter what they say, no snitching.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And not only
Okay.
in my marriage, when I grew up as a kid in our house, it was no snitching.
Oh, right
You
in the
ain't
house.
you ain't go outside and tell them your name what the fuck was going in the house. You know what the hell, you would get your ass whipped for that. You
Okay.
understand? So that started the foundation of no snitching.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
And then you have people that never commit a crime.
That's the ones that civilian cooperation.
But never commit a crime, but don't snitch because of the culture of the home that they came in.
Oh, okay. So
You understand what I'm saying?
now I do. Okay. So basically, what you're saying is the roots could start at home, where it's like you don't tell mommy what daddy's doing, or tell daddy what mommy's doing, or your big brother, or somebody like that.
Exactly.
Like, oh, I see you in the room smoking marijuana. I'm gonna tell mommy. You don't do that.
He
So
stays with siblings and it's against
that's
the
what I'm
parents.
using that. Right. Well, that's okay.
Right.
Right.
So,
And then
it's loyalty. Loyalty to a fault.
okay.
Going to the end.
Right.
Now, you may hustle with somebody. They're committed to the crime because of what they believe that they're going to take out of it, which hopefully is money.
Okay.
Right? So
I'm glad
when
you
that
said that.
happens, you know, that's all they bought into it. They didn't look at the other part of it and like, oh,
Okay.
shit, can I do this or can I do that?
Right.
Right? So now there's a deal on the table that's going to take them back to the streets.
Right.
And
not to the penitentiary.
not to the penitentiary, back
Okay.
to the streets. Whether it's a little time or whatever.
Okay.
Shit, it took us 5 days to get from North Carolina to South Carolina, which was a 12-hour ride.
Well,
So
that's
they
called
tried to
diesel therapy from
Right,
the feds.
exactly.
They'll stop you, and they don't want you to know where you're going, and they'll take you left and then right, then left, then
Whatever
right.
it was.
Right, but
It still took.
Okay.
I know that it took me 12 hours to get one place, and it took them 5 days to get me to the other, in the cold.
That's
in
in the
t-shirt,
system. Yeah.
And the shirt, and couldn't see out, and nobody to talk to.
Right.
Anyway,
So hold on. Let me just go back. So the culture of no snitching or not cooperating can begin in the household.
correct.
And it could be amongst siblings, like your older brother, or your mother could tell your older brother, don't bring no girls in here while I'm working. And you see him bringing in his girlfriend, and he'll say to you, you better not tell mommy. So it's embedded in you. It's embedded in you, correction. It's embedded in you that I better not tell. But then, as life go on, the brother can now go into the streets and become a scammer or stick-up kid or whatever, and have a partner that he may have grew up with. Like in our case, the boy I grew up with turned around when he got arrested. The DEA was like, yo, where you get this from? He said, oh, this shit ain't mine. I got it from where I come. Right? So now, this is a dude that I trusted, and the other person as well, my best buddy, his own family member, he trusted, and they wound up working together with the feds against us and got us locked up. So now, on the other hand, there's people that don't engage in criminal behavior. Like, let's use a work example. If you're a female, you are a female, and your supervisor is constantly making passes at you, right? And it gets to the point where you ignore, where you aggravated at this, right? Mm-hmm. Do you tell HR or do you bite the bullet? Because now this is a civilian life, 9-to-5 job. Joe Blow is always, yo, let's go out for a drink. Let's go out for this. What time you got to be home? He's making these little sloppy remarks or whatever. And it's inappropriate to the point where you like, should I report this dude to HR?
So is this now where I'm at in life?
I'm not talking, no, listen what I'm saying. Is that something that can be expected from a civilian?
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
A civilian it all depends on who.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
It all depends on the civilian, whether they tell or they don't tell.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. So if it's pro-civilian, no criminal history, nothing to do with the rim or any foundation about crime. This is 9 to 5. Or at night, you could be in the locker room and your coworker say, yo, as soon as we get out this building, I'm going to fuck you up because I seen you talking to that supervisor. Now all of a sudden, I'm on a whole week of leave without pay. I know you told that I fell asleep for the last 4 hours when I was supposed to be working. Now, these are civilians.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think about that is what I'm asking. I just used those examples.
Okay, well, it still goes back to who the person is. What is their fear level of walking out that door and somebody saying that you going to fuck me up as soon as I walk out the door? It all depends on the person, whether you a civilian. There's people that are civilians, never did a crime and stuff like that, but ain't no punk motherfucking going to let nobody do something to them.
Okay.
So you can't.
Okay.
Excuse my friend. You can't say that it has to do with being a civilian and stuff like that. There's people in that got a hell of a knuckle game and say, all right, well then we'll see me outside, and never committed a crime.
Okay. All right. So and then there's people that will say, I'm not coming outside. Matter of fact.
I'm going to tell again.
Where's the panic button? Because HR, supervisor, help, security.
All right.
Escort you out the building.
And they're going to get paid.
Right.
They're going to get paid for telling that.
So basically.
That's called sexual harassment. And people get paid for that.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I do that type of work too. Right. So basically, what it seems like to me is that anybody could tell on anything in any situation.
It's a possibility.
So then,
it's based on their fear level or their trauma.
Their
in their
fear
life.
level.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about their fear level. All right. So the young man who cooperated at the airport, in my case, and he cooperated at the airport right there on the spot when they said, "Well, where's your suitcases?" First thing out of his mouth is, "You're not looking for my suitcases. You're looking for the suitcases that I got from Wakim." That's his first statement. Them shits ain't mine. So, and lo and behold, It's 40 bricks in there. So now he's cooperating. He ain't even get to the interrogation room. He didn't. They still at the carousel waiting for the plane to unload the luggage. You not looking for my suitcase. Them ain't my suitcases. Them is the same suitcases that Joaquin gave me. They ain't mine. You need to get that straight before we even get to the interrogation room. Now, I'll tell you the rest of the shit. Just come on, get the suitcases and close the door. And lo and behold, it's like 10 of us on an indictment. You feel me? It's like 10 of us on an indictment. So the case is in the book, 191, Fed 3rd, page 420. So that's in the Federal Reporter. But what I'm saying is, this dude perpetrated like he was rolling with me, like he was a thug on my side for the last, we grew up like 30 years together. And I'm telling y'all, the man just tapped him on the shoulder and said, let me talk to y'all. We looking for such and such. He said, yeah, you're looking for Joaquin suitcases. These is not mine. So the boy ain't even getting handcuffs. He didn't even get in handcuffs. But yet before that point, he running around doing what he doing, slinging what he's slinging, acting like he tough. So, okay. Then you got the people at the job, like you said, it's going back to the first example that I used with the supervisor trying to press up on the chick. That's sexual harassment. And yeah, there's remedies for that too, but they civilians, so I would expect them to file that complaint.
Not all the time it goes that way.
No, it don't, but this is what I'm saying. If somebody tell me, oh, you remember Yolanda? Well, yeah, she just got that money from the lawsuit. I said, what lawsuit? She ain't tell me nothing about no lawsuit. Nah, she went to some lawyers and she filed with the Human Resources and the Human Rights Department and the EEOC and got the supervisor fired, and she got a little check for $150,000 because he kept making passes. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yolanda, she's square. She do that. That's good. She's supposed to do that. You know, that's to be expected on that hand. So it's like a mixed bag.
Can I ask you a question, right? So one of the things is, I'm 47. I've been around a while.
Okay.
Saw a lot of things. Snitching, the whole title of snitching, man.
Okay.
That's the culture we created that. That's
Who's
black
we?
culture.
Black culture?
Yeah. We created that thing from back when.
That's all wrong.
No, let me tell you why. I'm gonna share my opinion. Why
Okay.
I feel that it is.
Okay.
Or if we didn't create it,
Yeah.
we the one that promoted it forever.
Okay.
Right now,
That's how you feel.
have guys that, like your wife said, that never did a crime in their life and tear somebody's head up.
Right.
Feel me? And won't tell on nobody, right?
Okay.
But the minute they do tell on somebody, they already labeled a snitch, right? And they never promoted that life because it's embedded in us to believe when somebody starts speaking to because everybody from the black culture, I say, because I've been around nothing but the black culture.
Okay.
Look at the cops as ops.
Okay.
So even if you're not, and you speaking to them, it could be a block full of niggas on a corner. I'm just saying niggas, that's phrase, but
Right.
a block full of dudes on the corner.
Okay.
And the cops pull up. If one of them dudes walk up to that, it could be this man from high school, and he a cop now.
Right.
As soon as you walk up to that-
Yeah.
As soon as you walk up to that car,
Right.
you already labeled.
Okay,
That's
that
not caring
happens.
about the situation.
Now
What
that-
do with that situation. So I think we look into this
Okay.
thing, snitching, and it's all how, like your wife was saying, how you look at the picture and who it is.
Okay, let me stop you right there. I'm going to go back.
Okay, yeah.
So black culture did not promote that, did not start that. If you go back, and I'm not Christian, I'm Islamic, I'm Joaquin, 5% nation, peace to the gods and the earth. But what I'm saying to you is, if you go back to the biblical days, who told on Jesus? For what?
I mean,
The Judas, right? The Judas told on Jesus for the what? 40 pieces of silver or something? That's in Christ's days. That's after BC. That's AD. Right? During when Christ walked the earth, as the story is told, I wasn't there, but the story is handed down that Judas sold Jesus out for 40 pieces of silver. He told, there you go, he right there, he preaching that stuff again.
yeah. And
You know.
what, though? Now let's be honest, and this is where people going to disagree with me crazy, right?
Okay,
Let's be honest.
depends what you're saying.
You didn't witness it, did you?
Witness
You heard
what?
about it. It became a rumor, right?
About
Right?
Jesus and Judas?
It became a rumor.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
witnessed this thing, right?
I just told you I wasn't there.
Boom. So watch
Right.
this. A lot of the things that And that's why I say,
Okay, where it comes from.
yeah, where it come from.
Stories and how it's handed down, how it's passed it down.
It becomes generational.
Yeah.
People
Okay.
assume things
Right.
without having the facts.
No,
Right.
So that's just like you
They said
hear
they
somebody.
killed-
You hear stories about people say Joe Blow snitched on such and such and such, and
Right.
they spread the rumor, but nobody got the papers.
There we go.
There's no
Modern
papers,
day.
so it's no
Modern
evidence,
day,
so
yeah.
it's gossip.
My point.
Right.
My point.
So
Right.
you just character assassinate somebody, and you
Right.
have no proof.
Right. Right.
That's what we carry today.
So now, now I'm gonna tell you now where I was at, and what I did do is the law library. In the beginning, going back, I'm gonna go back again. At the time of our arrest, boom, I'm hitting the books. How you charging her? She don't got nothing to do with none of this.
Right.
What do you mean? Where 40 years come from? What are you talking about? You know, you trying to tell me that? And I'm gonna tell you, here go the kicker with that. And one of my charges, part of my plea was the 15-year plea was, one of the counts was money laundering, that I'm in Las Vegas gambling. I'm not even a gambler. And I sent, I think it was $2,500 Western Union, and I got charged, one of my counts is money laundering. I'm supporting my family. You trying to tell me I can't go in Caesars and pull a slot and get those $3,000-$4,000 and send $2,500 home to put food in the refrigerator to pay the bills? And that's money laundering? So that's a true fact. But now moving forward, where I also was at is in the federal system at the time. What she just brought up was a good point because it's based in reality, is that in the feds, they stopped letting people come on the compound. And shout out to my boy Pistol Pete, BX, Terror Squad for Life. Yo, rat hunters, straight rat hunters. And like, the deal was like, yo, I don't fuck with that paperwork. But such and such said, this happened. I said, Pete, go get the papers. And then we know how to handle this cat. You did? Bring the papers to the law library. Let me see your J&C. J&C is judgment and commitment. Do you got a 5K1? Do you got a Rule 35? Now, it's 3 sections to Rule 35 under federal law. One of them is if your sentence, not conviction, but if your sentence is modified based on an error of law, it does fall under Rule 35. But the other 2 sections of Rule 35 and the federal law relate to cooperation. You got dudes that sit around and lay in the bed and listen to these stories in the jail before they even get to the prison, and it'd be like, yo, I was hitting my man One-Armed James with like 5 joints every week, and they listening. Then they go to the phone. They ain't been on the phone all week, all month. Now all of a sudden, you got to use the phone. Let me speak to AUSA, Assistant United States Attorney Willie Williams or whatever. Yo, dude was hitting him with 5 joints, one-arm Willie, one-arm whatever name I just created, whatever. He'd be at the spot. You know the spot. We ain't got to say that, right? No, you can tell us? Yeah, well, the same spot that we got the last dude from. Yeah, the last dude. All right, you going to be ready to testify in that case too? Man, I'm telling on everything. What the fuck you think I'm on the phone for? So now he's working with them, and as it add up, he's qualifying for Rule 35. If it's his co-defendant, then it falls under the 5K, Rule 5K. You know, these are cooperation laws that on the books that people really do. And then in the state, they'd be like, yo, who killed who? If you testify against him, because we still don't know, but you know, and if you tell us, we're going to reduce your charge. You get time served. Your boy going to jail for the rest of his life. So that's how they work this shit. It's nothing new, though. It's nothing new. I seen the dude tell me, the dude told me in the county jail on, Hugo Street in South Carolina. He said, yeah, man, my father told, and my granddaddy told. Right? He said, yo, that's what we do. I ain't even say near another word.
See, but why? You know what you're not saying?
What I'm not saying. Tell me.
This is what I say to people all the time.
What's that?
I say people always can tell a story, But in a story, you miss out so much. Because people tell
Okay.
people what they want them to know.
Okay, depending on what they're telling
Then
you.
they miss the blink part. So now let's
Right.
look at the scenario now.
Okay.
Say, for instance, you know me as doing the podcast.
Right.
I'm Fat Boy the director.
Okay.
But Fat Boy the director's playing with some heavy shit outside.
I don't know nothing about that,
No,
bro.
no. This is
Yeah, I know.
the
Go ahead.
scenario.
Right.
I'm playing with some heavyweight outside, right?
Right.
I'm the director. Yo, why?
Okay.
Leaving? Take this bag from me because my brother gonna be on Liberty. Just drop my bag. That's my mics and stuff like
Right.
that.
Right.
You know me as Fat Boy. You're not
Right.
checking my bag.
But hold on, stop right there. You're right. The other part of the story is, wait, am I Kim the
No, you
young
Kim.
G way back then?
No.
Or is I'm the Kim working 2 jobs right now and all that stuff like
Right,
that?
right, yeah, you Kim working the 2 jobs right now.
Yeah.
Right? But let's remember,
Right.
you the gangster OG from back then that's
Right,
not
right.
playing no games and people know what you're about.
Right.
You're the same person now.
And what you want me to do again?
So now you get the bag, you drop it.
No, wait. I ain't getting no bag yet.
I'm passing you the
Wait,
bag to
what-
take to my brother.
Okay, and I'm gonna say, yo, Polo, I'm not even going that way, yo.
No, hold on, stop. You trying to be faster than what
It don't make no
you're not ready
difference.
for this. So
Go ahead,
let
go
me-
ahead,
let
go
me
ahead,
go
go
right?
ahead.
So they've been watching me for a minute. You don't know
Right.
about this.
Yeah, go ahead.
'Cause this ain't what I want you to know. I want you to know.
Okay.
Producer, boom,
All right.
bam.
Yeah.
You get pulled over because they've been watching me for
Right.
going on 2 years. Right?
Okay.
You get pulled over and you got that bag in your
Right.
car, right?
Right.
Boom. At the end of the day, when you open that bag and they find whatever in that bag,
Right.
whatever proposition they give you on your wife, your wife with you.
Nah.
So whatever proposition they give your wife, say,
Right.
listen, you know what? I know at the end of the day, they don't even mention me. Y'all going down
Yeah.
for this, and the third.
Yeah, I gotta eat that.
I need you.
Right. You gonna be sending me commissary the rest of your life.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Fast. Watch this.
Go
Watch
ahead.
this.
Go ahead.
They say, okay, cool. Now they go off of your record.
Okay.
They don't. Yeah, they've been watching.
Yeah, I gotta
you
eat
get
that.
Pulled over. They're not gonna assume it's mine. Now
Right.
You got
It's my track record.
it's yours
Yeah.
Now they're going off of your track record.
Right.
And your wife's track record, right?
Right. We done.
Now, if they tell y'all both getting locked up, and now
Yeah.
y'all in that room,
Yeah.
they telling you, listen, your wife gonna do 100 years.
Yeah.
We know who it is. We know what it's about. We've been watching for 2 years. Ooh.
Right.
Are you telling me?
Oh wait.
Your wife won't get that 100 years?
So you just said.
No.
Wait. That's the question, right?
Okay.
So you just said I was going to Lou Head. I'm gonna be like this. Read my jacket, please.
Yeah.
Read my
You're
jacket.
making a joke from it.
I'm dead serious.
Nah, okay.
We leave from here. We got our jackets on and say I have the right to remain silent.
Right.
So they're gonna go off my jacket and they're gonna say, yeah, the joints from before or whatever. But I don't see nowhere where he ever cooperated.
No.
Do you think you could break him now? Oh, wait.
Wife facing 100 years?
Wait. I don't see where she ever cooperated. No, dude, we got the wrong tube, Bob, you dumb ass. That's the wrong tube. So I'm dead serious.
No, how would you play this out, Why?
I just told you.
No, that's not
Read my
question.
what?
Let me rephrase it then, so you get a more better understanding.
You wasting my time, bro.
No, but
Listen to me. I'm telling them on the law library
It's
because
about,
I know
it's about no snitching, right?
I'm about no snitching.
Right,
Yes,
Right. So,
she's about no snitching.
Right.
Right,
But your wife facing 100 years.
right.
I ain't got 100 years.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But
Yeah.
you're facing 100 years. Right?
Okay.
They just want to know what's happening. You're not telling them nothing.
No.
So they already
No.
know. They already.
Look what you
Let me
said.
just say,
Going off my
so
record.
Just think about this.
Okay.
The scenario you get, they know what's going on, but they need somebody to confirm what's going on. So that's usually what snitches do. They document it and they put it in writing and stuff like that.
Right.
So you're John Hancock.
Yeah, but
You
Miss
stop.
Toya, see what you just said? You see what you just said? Now
What?
watch this. Yeah, they do that, right? But now y'all not cooperating. Y'all not letting them know nothing. So now,
Exactly.
watch this. Now, we got dirty cops. We got dirty detectives. Oh, they already got a record. We can throw it on them. It's theirs then.
Okay.
So they don't want to give up old boy, fat boy. It's theirs.
But that's what they're gonna do anyway.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to tell
That's
you.
my point. So
Okay,
if
so-
you're facing 100 years, you're not gonna tell them the blueprint of who fat boy is?
No, man, because now go back.
All three of us
go-
going to jail.
Go back.
They're gonna come back
That's
and they're gonna
pointless.
get you and they're gonna come get you,
Right.
and ain't nobody getting no commissary.
Right. See, that's what I'm going to say. That's pointless. Because like you said, you the director. You're going to be directing. And them subscriptions,
you
we
gotta
gonna
go
be
get the
busting them
money
down
orders.
because I need to be going to commissary heavy, son.
I think
Heavy.
I think this is what it is though.
So-
I think we're talking about a
Yeah.
great topic.
Yeah.
But I think when people put different scenarios on it, the
Yeah.
situation changes.
So, and
Okay. It can,
and
but
it
does the
does-
person change?
And
The
see
person
that.
has to change. What mafia got today that didn't snitch? Name them. I'm waiting.
I don't give a fuck what
All
the
right.
mafia do.
All of them did.
Right. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't care what.
But they had the persona of
Sammy the
snitches.
Bull.
All of them snitched. Though.
Can
Okay.
Can I,
What
and
you trying to
and
say?
They still fucking died in jail, or died on the street.
Point, but they snitched.
Right.
But the object to them, they either died in jail,
Right.
or they died on the curb on the street
True.
because they thought that
Okay.
they could just.
Take your time. Take your time. Go ahead.
It is to this game, right?
Explain to him, please.
It
Yeah.
Explain to the
It's a
people.
loyalty that goes there. You know, you either die in jail, you die on the street, or you can go into what's that place people go and they
Witch
test, huh?
WITSEC. Witness protection.
Witness protection. You can go into witness protection, get separated for your family. You tarnish your whole goddamn family
Right.
that has to live this. So they tell you this shit. Oh, they gonna move your whole goddamn family. They don't move nobody.
So they still in danger.
So I have seen people's families left behind.
Right. Because the other family member wanted to cooperate. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Matter of fact, it's not going to be a commercial break. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back to conclude snitching versus civilian cooperation. Right. So we got a brief commercial. Toya Coleman's mobile notary, 347-583-3278. Mobile notary. She'll come to you. You got any legal documents that need to be notarized, deeds, wills, trust, a power attorney, what do they call that? Will they pick it up?
Yes.
Mobile notary, Toya Coleman. Get at her. You got any documents you can't get out the house, you homebound, anything like that, they'll come to you. Mobile notary, any documents, legal documents, deeds, wills, trust, power attorneys, anything like that, any legal documents you need notarized, call this number. The number is 347-583-3278. We'll come to you, notarize your documents, and keep it moving. Keep it legal, keep it legit.
So
Yo, we back. Law Library. Yo, we back. What up?
Last question for you guys, Rod.
Speak on it.
No snitching, right? So that 10-year-old little girl that got shot in the neighborhood, and the guy that you know did it,
Right.
and the 10-year-old little girl that got shot is your neighbor. You ain't saying that, right?
Who's not saying nothing?
That question is to you.
The question is to me.
Yeah, 10-year-old little girl.
Okay, I would probably communicate with the parent. I wouldn't say nothing to the police, but I would make arrangements to address that. That's the best I'm gonna say that.
So, to the parents?
Right, yeah.
To the parents, right?
Right, you just said.
Give them enough information so they can go to the cops with it. 'Cause
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, to me, see, what is justice? Because that child is entitled to justice.
Absolutely.
Now, does justice include or mandate where that justice comes from?
It doesn't.
Okay, then. So, like I said, I would probably have a conversation with the father, something like that.
Probably
It-
have a conversation?
Yeah, I'm on camera. I'm not getting ready to
No,
confess to nothing. I'm just telling you what I'm just saying.
What are you talking- these is-
I'm
these
answering
scenarios.
your question, right? That's what I'm answering your
Talk about
scenario.
no snitching.
So, right, no snitching. So that includes me snitching on me. I ain't snitching on me neither. So I'm telling you, listen to what I'm telling you.
Listening.
I would have a conversation with the parents.
Okay.
So that's why I said the child or the person or any other type of victim is entitled to justice. But does justice, where is it determined where that justice comes from?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Is there any rule that says justice has to come from law enforcement or the court system? You understand what I'm saying?
No, I get that part.
Right? What did they do in up in Salem, in Boston, when the females was accused of being witches. What did they do? The whole community came out and stoned that chick, correct? That's the story they said. We were talking about stories earlier. So that was the justice that was done at that time. It didn't was, let's run to the constable. We think Mary Lou in the third house on the left is a witch. Lock her up and let's put her on trial. Maybe they did have some trials. But other than that, they didn't always. Now, I'm going to give it to you another way. What does the Ku Klux Klan do when they think that black men supposed to die? Do you think they go and tell a redneck other Klan member that when little black Sambo come through here for taking 2 pennies worth of peppermints out the store to sentence him to life in prison? They don't do that. They put their shit on, their hood. Now, this is from their side. They put their hood on, they get up on their horses, and they like, John, Billy, Bob, Willie, John, let's ride. And what they do, they ride out, and they go hang somebody. Right? So they think that they doing justice, and that's their view of justice from their community. So therefore, justice could be served in a lot of ways, bro. It don't have to be through 911. But of course, if that family is a cooperating civilian, you would expect them to call the police.
Yeah, but your man is going to look at it different. Because you went to the family and let them know what it is. So your man going to look at it different. Like, damn, this nigga, why Kim snitching on me?
Who are you talking about, your man?
I gave you a scenario.
Right, you said somebody I knew.
No, I said the little girl that got shot.
Right.
In the neighborhood, she got killed.
Right.
It was your man that did it, but the little girl is also the next door neighbor.
Right.
You know they family.
Right.
You want to tell.
Oh, okay. Nah, I'm gonna be like, yo, you gotta go handle that, man. Yo, is that your man? Yo, bro, you gotta go handle that. You handle that. I'm staying out of it. Now, is that cold-hearted to who? The dude that's supposed to be my man, he can't be my man going around shooting 10-year-olds. That's over with. Yo, I thought I knew you better than that. The father's like, yo, what's up? I said, you asking me about something you already know. Go handle your business. You know that's my man. You see him, you know what he look like.
Right. So if he caught, great, but if you don't, no justice. Right?
That's up to him, man.
It's up to him.
Just like, but I'm going to tell you. What? I'm going to tell you, let me give you a real life. Wait, 1 second. And you get this right. My granddaughter, right, got hit by a car. Dude sped through the block. Every young buck on that block jumped in they shit and got at this motherfucker. Okay. He got away. Correct?
Yeah.
He got away. But eventually, he got caught up. How? Because I hired an attorney for her to deal with her injuries, and the part of the attorney's investigation was to track this dude down.
Right.
And that's what they did. Right. So he handled their business. You see what I'm saying? It's my granddaughter's the victim, get hit by the car across the street, right? I didn't ever go to no precinct or nothing like that. The lawyer got an investigator attached to his office, talked to the peoples or whatever. Boom, track him down. I think they tracked him down. The car was somewhere.
Out in Nassau.
Right, somewhere in Long Island. So what I'm trying to tell you is, when shit happen like that, people go handle their business. It was the lawyer's business to go track this dude down.
Right.
So with that, it's one thing you was going to say. What was you going to say?
I forgot.
You forgot. All right. We ain't going to sweat that. So ladies and gentlemen, I mean, if you got a comment and concern, man, like and subscribe and leave it in the comments and we'll come back to it. Because like the director said, I say his name, the director said, snitching been going on in the black community. We did this, we did that. And I said, no, my brother. Snitching is in the Bible. Judas sold Jesus out for 40 pieces of silver. He went to the people who was looking for him, like, yo, he's over there talking to them people, spreading that word again. Let me get that silver up off you. I'm telling you where he's at. Yo, it's a wrap. And then where we found Jesus at? Up on the cross. But remember this, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first at the law library. You don't have to snitch. The other alternative is take your ass to the law library. Fight your own way out of trouble. What the problem is? You know what I mean? Like the law library, they got them in every jail. If not, send your people from the street to the law library. Look up your case, print out the charges, mail the info out, get them to go to the library. Every city courthouse, every state courthouse, it's a law library. Snitching is not the only way out. Peace.
I get paid to snitch now, nigga. It's really classified. I can't even really talk about this shit, my nigga.
Oh my God.
I don't reason I'm telling you because you my boy. But don't fuck with me. You see what I did to Roger. You seen what I did to Roger. 40 years.
He had 40 years?
40 years, bitch. You didn't want to sign that plea? 40 years.
Dang.
Don't fuck with me.
Buddha bless this beat.
Yeah, Huncho. Look at my status. No, I'm not bragging, I'm not average. My bitch want a paddock. I bought her a whip and I told her stop nagging. Too much jury, my diamond is blasting. I bought it out back in. The club is packed in. Step in your city, we going in. Drop the top, let's go to win. Fuck the cops, we going big. Niggas out here hate the kid, cause I'm running up what I'm supposed to do. Bitch, I'm a player. Nigga, we're trapping and checking the mail. Yeah, look at my legs. Designer my jacket, I'm handing out bills. Yeah, these niggas dead. Soon as I said they wanna go tell. Yeah, the way that you play it. Niggas out here be working with 12. Damn, snitching. Niggas be out here snitching. Damn, snitching. Niggas be out here snitching. Snitching. Niggas be out here snitching. Damn, snitching.